Alright guys, I'm here with a bit of information for Dragon Ball Legends. So, we did get the announcement of a brand new free-to-play unit late last night, but I decided to wait to talk about it now just because there's a bit of speculation that is going to go into this video in comparison to what would normally be about, these type of news videos. But just breaking down the brand new unit, we are going to be getting a free-to-play Golden Frieza from the Tournament of Power. So, the tweet says, event exclusive Golden Frieza. Frieza supports allies just by staying undefeated. Every 20 counts, allies will recover health and all enemies will receive more damage 3 times. If one or more allies have a certain tag, Frieza will support allies yet again upon defeat. Okay, so just quickly breaking down the unit and whatnot. Again, so it's very clear that he's going to be a support type. It's interesting because with the card art, it's Frieza versus Dispo, so I would assume that maybe I don't know if it'll happen during the anniversary or whatever, but we'll get a Gohan from the Tournament of Power soon, because if I recall correctly, we don't have Gohan from the Tournament of Power. I believe we had Gohan from before the Tournament of Power, when he was training with Goku and whatnot, but I don't believe we have him from the actual tournament itself. So, I don't know if we'll end up getting a new Gohan unit, but that aside, again, this Frieza is very clearly a support type. Apparently, every 20 counts, he buffs the team. So, that's good. The longer he stays alive, the better, right? But it says, let's see, that they'll recover health and all enemies will receive more damage 3 times. So, I guess it's capped at 60 counts then? That's the only thing that makes sense. But it also says if one or more allies have a certain tag, Frieza will support allies yet again upon defeat. So he will also buff the team when he dies, right? So in a sense, they're also saying you might want to sacrifice this unit for the betterment of the team. But we don't know, okay, let's see. Apart from him being a Tournament of Power unit, what? There's, well, okay, you have Universe Rep. Then you also would have, I guess, if they want to buff LOE, I don't know why they would at this point, but sure. I don't know. There's a few ways that they can go about it, but either way though, he buffs for every 20 timer counts, apparently up to 3 times for the, dealing extra damage to enemies and all that stuff. And then when he dies, he will buff the team again. So that's good. Now, on to the main thing that I really want to focus on, which is the speculation. So remember, we're finally in May, and pretty much the first week of May is gone. We have what, about 2 weeks left until the anniversary? Well, 2 weeks and a few days. So we know we are not going to be getting any brand new banners until anniversary time. So we're gonna get a free-to-play unit this week. We'll probably get maybe a Zenkai next week, and then after that would be anniversary. So yeah, I'm really curious to see how they're gonna go about part 1, because from what it seems like, part 1 might be focused on Tournament of Power. It would be really, really weird if they give us a Tournament of Power unit and then that tag doesn't get buffed until part 2 or part 3, right? That would just really throw me off. And I guess technically in a sense they could get away with it if part 1 is fusions again, but I digress. So we're definitely going to be getting some sort of Tournament of Power unit buff, right, during the anniversary. The question is, what exactly can we see? Because in the Tournament of Power, we've received pretty much all of the hype moments from that, saga, if you will, in the game, minus a few things. Now, one of which I would like to personally see is a tag Goku and hit. Still don't know how that hasn't happened yet. Again, that is a unit that exists in Dokkan, but Legends doesn't have that yet. So I think a tag Super Saiyan God Goku and hit unit would be really freaking cool. Really, really cool. Another option would be Synchro Gauge Kefla. Again, it's been almost 1 full year since the Synchro Gauge has been introduced into Dragon Ball Legends, and to this very day, only 2 units have that ability, or that mechanic I should say, and that's transforming Gogeta Blue and transforming Super Vegito. Or not transforming, sorry, fusing Gogeta Blue and fusing Super Vegito. Those are the only units in the game that have the synchro gauge. So if they were to give us a new Kefla unit where I guess it'll be Kalen Caulifla, you know, like as a tag unit, and then once her gauge reaches its limit, then you can fuse into Kefla, I think that'd be pretty cool. Will they do it for Anniversary? Not sure. But if they did do it for Anniversary, personally speaking, I would not be opposed to that, right? It's been a long while since we've had a new Kefla unit, so I would just take it. I mean, even at that, like, she would buff Fusion Warrior, so like, it's a W all around. Like, I don't think there's really any L that you could have with that. But all that aside, it could also allude to the one thing that all of us really do want. Well, I can't really say all of us. There's probably people that want to see, see different things. But one thing that a lot of people do want to see, and that is Ultra Instinct Goku, right? Remember, we already have Ultra UI Sign Goku, who released during, I believe that was what, Legends Festival 2 years ago. So we already had that, right? But now it would be pretty nice if we got an Ultra unit of Ultra Instinct Goku. Again, he has not appeared in Dragon Ball Legends since his inclusion, which was the 4th anniversary. He was the headliner of that anniversary, and he's never gotten a brand new unit ever since. Like, if we're to just, again, separating UI Sign and, UI Sign has 3 units: the purple unit, the transforming green unit, and the Ultra unit, the yellow unit. UI Goku only has 1, the red unit, and that's it. Like, he's never gotten a new unit, which is crazy to me at this point, because, I mean, the countless amount of fusions of, like Gogeta and Vegito that we have in the game, whether it's Super Saiyan or Super Saiyan Blue or even their base forms, is just all over the place, right? I would like for us to finally get an Ultra UI Goku. I think that would be really, really cool. And I think that would be like the special exception where we get this, iteration of Frieza, but that would allude in a sense to part 3, because we already know part 3 is always the Ultra unit, right? Or they could finally mix it up, because the formula's been the same for a while now, and part 1 could give us an Ultra as well. Like, there's no real restriction saying that part 1 has to be dual LFs, part 2 also has to be dual LFs, and then part 3 is the Ultra. It doesn't have to stay that way. This is the 7th anniversary. Apparently this is like a very, very special milestone, if you will, for the Legends team. They've said that multiple times. This anniversary is going to be like the biggest and best one yet. They've been promoting it like crazy. So I'm hoping that they change it up a bit and not stick with what we've been getting. And I think a way to really, I guess go about that would be part 1 is an Ultra unit. And that Ultra unit could be Ultra UI Goku, right? Part 2, if you want to make that dual LFs, sure, whatever, right? And then part 3 will be another Ultra unit, and then we go from there. So again, not really speculating on what part 2 or part 3 could be in this video, because I mean, I've already done like a video about that, and I've also did a community response video to what you guys think all of those would be literally yesterday. So again, not going to focus too much on that, but from this Golden Frieza, it really does seem like probably part 1 is going to be focused on Tournament Power. Again, they could go the traditional route and have part 1 just be 2 LF units. If it's 2 LF units, I would love for one of them to be Super Saiyan God Goku and hit as a tag unit. And if they want to come up with a random second one, that's fine. Again, I'd be perfectly fine with Kefla. I think that'd be pretty cool, as long as Kefla has the synchro gauge. If not, keep her like, in the back end for now, right? If they want to give us like another Jordyn or something, whatever. But if it's not the traditional route, then, and part 1 gives us an Ultra unit, then I would love for it to be Ultra UI Goku. I think that would be just an unbelievably strong start, like a crazy strong start. And I'm sure a lot of people will be excited for that too. But again, only time will tell. That's why, I'm hoping that this Golden Frieza unit is good, but at the same time, I'm not really focused on Golden Frieza, apart from the fact that this free-to-play unit is going to give us the biggest hint towards what they're going to lead off with during the 7th anniversary. So that's what I'm really focused on. Plus, he's a support type. So, I mean, take that as you will. But all in all though, we are getting a brand new Golden Frieza from the Tournament of Power, which is more than likely alluding to part 1 of the anniversary being focused around the Tournament of Power. But I do want to know what you guys think about all of this in the comment section below. But with that being said, I'm Ndukauba, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.